I created this synth a while ago, guys. It's gonna blow your mind. I actually have Yuzo Koshiro's drum samples. Yeah, that's Streets of Rage. This is the snares, by the way. We're down-tuned by 12 steps. How?
Oh my god, it wasn't recording.
Got 2 minutes left. Oh my god, we're here. It's absolutely surreal to be in a new place. Thanks so much for watching that journey. And I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone can hear me. Roger Watling is in the house. Let's get into this. I mean, I'm super psyched to do this. I'm loving this series. I'm loving doing these streams. So we're just going to roll that dice and see what AI coughs up for us to compose today. And have a good jolly old time. I'm about half a cup of tea away from a caffeine-induced heart attack, which is just how you want to be before one of these streams. So let's get into it. If you're watching this on YouTube, it means I've released a cut down version afterwards for you to partake and enjoy and, you know, get involved in, but you can't really get as involved as if you were here with us on Patreon. Now, Patreon is still the finest way to support me and my campaign to take on the music industry as an independent artist. Thank you everyone here on Patreon for supporting me. It's an absolute joy to do these streams for you. Anyway, let's get into it. As I said, I don't know what's going to happen today. I have absolutely no idea. So this is what we had last time, the Clockwork Masquerade. I've not prepared anything, obviously. It could be a surfing robot from outer space. It could be an elf queen riding on the back of several spiders through a jungle. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm almost certain it's going to be bonkers. I'm just going to paste in "give me another," hit the prompt, and let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Title: Neon Noir Nights. Love it already. Place: a dystopian cyberpunk city. Sorry, gotta start again. I got too excited. Towering skyscrapers, flickering neon lights, and perpetual rain. If we bring in lots of synthwave vibes into this, if we can, so it's gonna be like an orchestral synthwave thing, maybe. Oh, we need to get that like pacey. Let's make a synthwave. Let's make a synthwave soundscape. This is gonna be amazing. Sorry, what? Nick's shadow, a brooding private detective with cybernetic enhancements and a mysterious past, hired to investigate a series of cybernetic heists targeting high-tech corporations. As she delves deeper into the gritty underworld of the city, she discovers a secret society dealing in illegal augmentations and mind-altering implants. During a rain-soaked pursuit through the neon-lit streets, Nix stumbles upon a hidden virtual reality den where individuals are experiencing illicit dreams and memories. Compose a score that encapsulates the pulsating energy and dark intrigue of the cyberpunk city. This is going to be good. Let the music shift between suspenseful, action-packed sequences and moments of introspection. Love this. Mirroring the contrasting elements of the cybernetic underworld she navigates. Experiment with unconventional time signatures. Oh, don't give me that. Dan's already saying a 13 pi time signature, please. It's a big old brief there. There's a lot happening. But what I'm taking away from this is cyberpunk, synthwave meets orchestral, lots of glitchy elements, and rain is falling down. So I'm almost seeing like a Streets of Rage type landscape with rain coming down, neon lights. This is it. We're going for it. This is called Neon Noir Nights. Where do we even begin? Try to visualize the landscape and then try to visualize the soundscape. Okay. We need that pulsating. Dun, 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 dun. So let's get that tempo first. That's not the tempo, so here we go. So let's go from 180. That's pretty good. Could we go faster though? 186? Get the feel before we start. I think it's a little fast. I'm gonna go 184 and I'm just gonna commit to that, okay? We gotta move on. Let's just open Omnisphere, see if we can find that dum 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 dum, because you've always got that driving beat with a synthwave song. So let's just type synthwave. Bam. Oh no. I want to write it in B, don't ask me why. That's pretty much almost there, isn't it? Let's drop it down. That's pretty good, actually. Ah, Big Strangers. That's straight out of Stranger Things, isn't it? Oh my god, yes. Yes, this is fantastic already. Let's definitely keep that. That's going to be like our sort of lead tone. We're going to create the city soundscape. We need to rush. This is kind of a speed challenge, right? Yeah, now we're getting some interesting sound. I like that a lot. So we're going to use that. Building the palette of sounds, right? No. That's cool. I'm getting everything I wanted here. I'm in love with that one already. So we're going to go with Rev 2. Just getting a few sounds together, otherwise we're going to have nothing to play with. That's cool. Could that go higher up? Whoa. That's fun. And then we're going to get a big drum kit like that. Exactly like that, okay? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Electronic Spice. Oh, no, it's no good. That's sick. That's absolutely sick. Andromeda Star Cycler. I want to make a band called Andromeda Star Cycler now. That's where it's going to really ramp up. Let's go. What do we do? Let's just start building. This is fun. So... I think I just blew my load. We need to back off a little bit here. Let's start really slow with this, yeah? So I'm thinking we're just going to kind of roll with that one 4 times. And we could just build in chunks like that, yeah? I'm so excited about this one. I don't think I want to stop doing it. Damage. And we want to go for the tech elements. That is exactly why we're doing tech. That can be like when things start really kicking off, maybe a chase scene through the city. That's so much fun. It's like you get all the cutlery out, the spoons and the knives and forks and stuff. Yes. The spoons. 2 of those. Okay. We do need to get the city build up. I think we should get like a wow, wow, like the start of Streets of Rage. I want to create that kind of sound. I wonder if I can do something here. Hang on. Import track archive. The chiptune synth. I created this synth a while ago, guys. It's gonna blow your mind. You know, that kind of Streets of Rage intro. Scotty P in the house. Hey up, mate. Sup? Just finished work and I'll be listening on car Bluetooth till I get home. Drive safe, my son. Drive safe. Oh yeah, you don't want to know what I was doing that day. Oh god! Is that how you'd start it? Just that big note? Maybe we'd just go like that. I think that might be how we start it, actually. Yeah, set the scene. The rain's falling, the neon lights. And let's actually just let that linger all the way to the end. Yeah, okay. Yeah, love that. And this is what you do. You just keep building. Control D, move it across, duplicate, right? Sci-fi art. What does that do? That's what you bring in next. You move it along, you do another lot. What's this one? Star Cycler. We loved this one, didn't we? I think we drop out to that, so everything stops and it's just that for a while. Oh, maybe we could do that and then drop out just to the Star Cycler, because that was cool. So altogether, that ends up sounding... That's it. I'm there in the city. I'm there. Yeah. And that's when you bring the spoons. Where are my spoons at? There's my spoons. I don't want damage at the start. I want this to be super chill at the start. There you go. Now we're building. Feel the rain coming down. Now you're going to bring in some drums. But I'm thinking we could really start even slower. Some sort of melody like that. Please excuse the fact I hit the wrong note there. That was really nice otherwise. Eighths. Quantos ends. Okay, and that's a bit loud for me. So I'm going to bring it down to 90. This is the SNES, by the way, this one. This is Audio Kart SNES sound. So we're actually bringing in, like, Nintendo sounds into this. Pretty cool. Stereo delay on these. I want this to sound nasty as all hell. And the Valhalla. Throw that shit in the hole. I want that big stereo sound. Oh, yeah. And then bring the motif back. But this time lower. Octave lower. Yeah, it's just echoing what we had before. It's very subtle, but it's there. We need to bring in some orchestral elements going on as well. I don't want it to just be some synthwave track, although this is pretty damn cool. We do need to bring in a drum kit as well. So let's bring in Superior Drummer. Why don't we wait until here to bring everything in? So it's going to go like that drop out, and then we're going to do that. And then we're going to go, what's going on here? Bring these two, right? And again. And then the drum kit over the top. This is going to be chaos. Really simple beat. This is synthwave. We want it to be super simple. We could even do an 808 instead of a real drum kit, but I just want to see how it sounds. Yes, that's great. And then we just probably need like a just to keep that driving beat going. Copy those across, those down by 2, and then we've got the whole lot like that. Okay. If I type 808, what do I get? TR808, what's that? Please tell me this is the 808 that I'm looking for. Oh wow, this is the original. Is this the original 808? Oh good god. You know, like your grandma's organ, where there's all these different buttons, and there's like the floor pedals, and you've just you've pressed every button, and it just starts doing this bongo beat thing. My grandma had one of those anyway, I don't know if yours did. It's awful, I'm getting rid of it. What I can do though, I actually have Yuzo Koshiro's drum samples that he used in Streets of Rage, so we could probably load those up. Well, yeah, Yuzo kit. His actual drum kit. Yeah, I mean you can hear that's Streets of Rage. It's just straight out of Streets of Rage. Thrown deep in the hole. That's too much. Let's just do 80s snare. Oh my god, Phil Collins, nobody needed you. Where is that coming from? Is that the 808? And get rid of you. It's playing like automatic beats. Absolute mind of its own. And then the Streets of Rage intro plays. That was not meant to happen. Oh, that's cool. Definitely I want strings. Dun, 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 dun. Before I do the strings, remind me of the strings, but I think we need something like that. You know, that's what's going to make this. Can we make another instance of Big Strangers? We need to create the actual theme for the character. This is your lead. Okay. Yes. That was it. And again. Yeah. I like not quantizing it for once, because you leave a bit of a human touch, because in the 80s, you know, people would actually play that on a synthesizer. But yeah, if you listen to the intro on my album Arcade Metal, the intro, first track in the arcade, Yuzo Koshiro plays that intro actually on a keyboard, you know, on a synthesizer. He's playing it, you can tell, because when I put the MIDI in, it's like ah, the notes are off, you know? You can hear him playing it, like you can imagine him sat in the room playing it, and that's just so much more meaningful. So I'm going to leave that human touch in there. Yeah, I like the dropout. Spoons. Staccato strings. This is espionage, right? If we return to the brief, we're talking about Nick's Shadow is hired to investigate a series of cybernetic heists. Composed score that encapsulates pulsating. Well, we've got the pulsating energy, haven't we, and the dark intrigue of the cyberpunk city. Futuristic beats, distorted synths. Yeah, we've got some of that. We'll get some more of that. Glitch effects. We've got some of that. We've got some spoons, for God's sake. So now we need like a sort of bringing a bit more Hans Zimmer energy into this so that we're marrying the two worlds. We need like a riff really on strings, like that's the riff. I need to just get that down. There, I hit a wrong note and it actually managed to drive me in a slightly different direction, which I liked a lot. And that was the wrong note, which made me write this cool little bit. Na 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 na. Okay, now we're going to bring the velocity as high as it can go. But first, before we double anything, I always like to put it up top so we can grab it later, because otherwise, try finding the notes from that mess, right? So leave it up there muted, and then you can start doing that. Keep the wrong note, says Luke. Well, in this instance, it actually did help us. Drop that down there. So it's going to go like this. Now we want to bring in that octave. Oh, we almost want to do like a lead again, so we could go back to the Big Strangers lead. Sorry, I just need to get my music theory straight here. We're in B. I don't usually write in B, so hang on a second. Okay, we want to include a C sharp and F sharp. Okay. Something like that. Just sort of creating a bit of mystery and intrigue. You see, now you're getting the story. I'm building a story. We're telling a story here. Yes. And that needs to be louder to emphasize it more. Yeah, a bit more evil mysteryness. Yes. Alright, I think we could also bring guitar in eventually. What am I missing here? They sound good together, don't they? Can we bring in the snares sound? Definitely put some guitar on this. No, I'm wrong. Guitar, everyone wants guitar, don't they? Okay, a lot of votes for guitar. That's too much. Match that note so it comes down. Scotty P says, Sean Bean told me he wants guitar. He said, and I quote, "Tell that Gillian lad we want to hear some bloody guitar, you bastard." This is what we're going to do now. We're going to get the guitar out. Everybody's asking for it. Your suggestions are very welcome, guys. What shall I do with the guitar? Okay, here we go. How's the volume of the guitar to you guys? I am in E standard, so I can't really drop down to B, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But I like just sustained chords at the start there. I think that's good. You could use Petrucci's VST to detune. Yes, we can. Oh, Dan, you've done it again, mate. Let's do it. Dan, you are an absolute legend. Now, I just need to do some cabling. Because we need the DI signal from the guitar. So how do we do that? We unplug something. Instead, let's just get that out. Oh, dear God. We'll raw dog it, guys. We'll just play without hearing what we're playing, and we'll just get the Petrucci plugin to play it out. This is the Neural DSP archetype Petrucci, and then there was a setting, wasn't there, to do like 7-string. I made it, I think, before. Gillian's 7-string. Yes. Okay. We've done it! Yeah, we're transposed to 5, so we need to go all the way down to 12. Downtuned it by 12 steps to get that full octave. Why is it 12? It's octave. Andy, you said oct. That means 8. Well, there's actually 12 notes. There's not 8 notes. Okay, there's 8 notes in a scale because you missed 4 of them out. Okay? Is it going to work? I don't know. We've downtuned by 12 steps. Here we go! Gosh, you were late. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. That's precisely what I meant, sir. Sounds pretty mean, yeah. I don't know, should we do a riff? Something like that, maybe? It doesn't, you can't even hear it. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I think we'd have to drop everything out for that riff to work. Oh, that's such a shame. I really wanted that to work. It was cool too. Let me just take everything out just to see what's not working. I think the guitar tone also just is a bit too much. It's not really, can't really. So we've got to keep this simple, I think. It's a cool idea, but I just, you got to know when it doesn't work, and that's not working. Sexy kind of guitar. Let's use the EBow. We haven't used the EBow in a while. This is all about electronic stuff. Let's use the EBow. Okay, so the electronic device here. Okay, and it acts as, like, it vibrates the strings. So in a circular pattern, the strings are kind of doing this, and it creates this kind of sound. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that, because I want to create that big, moody soundscape. The last note. How?
Oh my god, it wasn't recording. It f***ing wasn't recording. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Why didn't you record? Oh, I don't believe that. Oh my god, what the hell did I play? Softening it a little bit, and we're going to create a big, big sound. That sounded like a siren. That was cool. I thought that was a mistake. Again, today's been all about making mistakes and leaving them in. That was sick. That just works. Something like that just to get a tail for this. Sounds a little bit exuberant, but that's fine. I don't mind that. I think only 15 minutes left. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, that's that. It's better. Then just fade that out. What if we only bring the chugs in then after that solo, yeah? Can't even hear them. This is like mixing 101 or arranging 101. You can't even hear it. It's not doing anything for the arrangement, right? It's pointless having it. We could probably have like a guitar motif though. We could probably have like a B. We'll use the B string. We're in B, right? So like a... something like that. Let's just go for it. I don't know what I'm going to play. What did we not do? Let the music be suspenseful, action-packed. I feel like we've got that. Moments of introspection. I don't know if we've got introspection. I don't know if we've nailed this brief yet. Let's end on a downer. We've never really done that before. So what I'm thinking is, I've only got a couple of minutes left. So it's going to be a bit bizarre for me to try and write an entire string ensemble suite. Maybe she didn't catch the villain that she's chasing. Scotty P, I'd love to do a harmony, but I don't have time. We only have like 8 minutes. This one might have to run over. And let that delay trail go. And then we'll have a really sad part that maybe she didn't catch the assailant that she's chasing. Spitfire. Yep. I'm just going to whip something into shape here. There you go. Okay. So I'm just trying to create a sad ending, really. The bad guy got away, she didn't catch him. Is that tension? Pulling at your heartstrings. And then we're just going to have this big fade out. And I think, God, I feel like I could have done so much more with this one. But time just ran away. We had all kinds of tomfoolery and problems, technical problems with the guitars. It's a bit of a shame, but it's interesting though that ending on like a downer like this, I've never really done that before. It's kind of cool. Look, we've got 2 minutes left. I'm going to run over with this one, guys. I want to make it complete. I don't want to just have some absolute bodge job. So we haven't got time for the flugelhorn, that's for sure. But let's just try and round this up together now. You know, one thing I can do is I can make you sad, and I'm going to make you sad, guys. Let's go lower instead. Yeah, really like, let's bring this out now. Homesick in Berlin, what was that? Yeah, we'll just keep that going. Sci-fi. Weren't we supposed to have that over this section as well, though? Yeah, that's so much better like that. Okay. Yeah. Introduce it. Definitely don't want that anymore. We do want that though, so let's drop that in. Maybe we could keep the theme. We did have a cool theme. There, it's almost like very sort of 80s. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's the same melody, completely changed by the chords underneath. We don't need it that time, we don't need it that time, okay. Okay, that's how it's gonna end. Let's do the choir as well, and they can mirror the strings. Really soft choir here. Right down to 20 on the modulation. Nice, right? Okay. Gonna get some cymbals here. That's not a cymbal, is it? Just want to get like a nice... Just finding that gap. Lovely like sort of echo on that as well. Let's bring that volume down. Yes. I think we got something. Okay. I think we have created the soundscape, actually. Give me 1 second here. Put the blind down, and let's go full cyberpunk. Oh, yeah! I think we've pretty much got this nailed. There's that Ebo guitar. Yeah. Love it. Chase scene beginning, maybe. Nice forks and spoons. Siren on the guitar. Streets, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're there. I actually feel like we're there right now. Guitar for some reason. Nice. Maybe things didn't work out in the end. She never caught the person she was investigating. She ran through the streets. And it's a bit of a sad ending for once. And a lovely fade out. You know what, guys? That's not the worst thing I've ever heard. I could totally elaborate. I could spend hours more fleshing out with different synths, coming up with different glitchy noises and all kinds of shit. There's some sounds that didn't quite nail the way I wanted to, if I'm honest. The guitar was a little bit all over the place. But I think this one was more about the vibe. I think this was more about the streets and the skyline, the neon lights, the rain coming down, those mean streets, and this character. Yeah, do you know what? I feel like we nailed that. I feel like we nailed that. I only hesitate because I know I could do so much more. I guess we didn't quite nail the brief in terms of the bizarre time signature, but in 2 hours, I think I can be kind of forgiven for that. Thanks to everyone who's come out and listened. All right, one more note. I'm just going to hit a piano note on the end because I think that would be cool for the last note. Yeah. I think that just, it adds a bit more of a final, somber sort of tone to the whole piece there. That was a lot of fun to make, guys. Thanks so much for coming along the ride with me. Thanks so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube after the cut down version, please consider signing up to my Patreon. It really, really helps. Everyone's keeping the dream alive by supporting the music I'm making. Not necessarily supporting this kind of music I'm making. I'm not sure what the hell that was. But, you know, I'm letting you in a little bit into the way my mind works and how I can gobble up some AI descriptions and then puke back out onto the internet a scrumbled version of what I interpreted the brief to be. This has been awesome. Please take care of yourselves and I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed on YouTube as well. Why not? You know what I mean? This is going out on YouTube later. Condensed version, obviously. It's a small version. Just a nugget of what we did here today on Patreon. Take care of yourselves and good night, guys. Cheers.